Hello! In the previous video from these series, we uploaded and scaled the floor plan of a space and created its boundaries. Now we'll continue with creating the layout and adding elements such as doors and windows. After logging in, find your space and open its profile. You can access the Edit Layout tool by clicking the Edit Layout button in the Space Profile section or opening the Edit menu from the top bar, where you'll find all editing tools available for your account. Once you're inside the Edit Layout tool, make sure Layout Settings in the bottom left corner is selected. Open the Defaults tab in the right panel. Here you'll find the measurement units in which you'll be editing the space. You can change those at any time and all values will be converted into the selected unit. Below are the default dimensions for walls, doors, windows, and other elements. All items automatically inherit those values, but you can customize them for each item individually. When you're creating the boundary walls of your space, Smplrspace automatically generates a ground that follows their shape. If you're happy with it, you can keep it as is. If you'd like to edit it, click on Ground in the left panel and select Automatic Ground. In the right panel, click Duplicate as Editable Ground. Select Automatic Ground again and press Disable Automatic Ground. You can always enable it later if needed. Now, let's edit the ground. To delete an unwanted point, select it and click Remove Point from the right-click menu or press Backspace on your keyboard. To move a point, just drag it to a new position. To add new points, right-click an existing point and select Add Point after this one. You can add more than one ground per level. To do that, make sure Ground in the left panel is active and select Draw from the bottom toolbar. Outline the boundaries of your new ground, ensuring the shape is closed. To customize it, press on Select in the bottom toolbar or hit S or V on your keyboard and select your new ground from the drawing area. Adjust its properties from the right panel. For elements like podiums or stair landings, increase the base height or thickness depending on the need. Choose from several style options, such as grass, pool, and more. You can also create matching walls that will follow the shape of the ground. Now, let's create the rest of the walls. Make sure Walls in the left panel is selected. The same options for adding, removing, or dragging points work for walls too. While drawing a wall, snapping to other walls and points is enabled. To disable it, hold Shift while drawing. To finish drawing a wall, double-click while adding its last point or press Escape on your keyboard. Select the wall and adjust properties like height or thickness from the Dimensions area in the right panel. To ensure corners are continuous, they should be a part of a single wall and not be formed by separate ones. If you want to add more segments to an existing wall, just right-click it and select Continue Drawing from the menu. To add a column or pillar, create a wall consisting of a single point. From the right panel, you can choose from square or round shape. Continue drawing until all walls are complete. Trace all partition elements, even where windows or railings appear. Let's add the doors. Same as before. Select Doors from the left panel and draw from the bottom toolbar. In the drawing area, click on the position of the door. Doors can only be placed on existing walls. Adjust it by dragging either end or set its exact width from the Dimensions area in the right panel. Select a door type from the Style menu, including swing, sliding, revolving, and roller shutter doors. Each style comes with its own settings. For swing doors, you can adjust the opening direction, angle, number of panels, and material. For sliding doors, you can modify the number of panels, the opening position, and so on. If you need multiple doors of the same type, you can duplicate an existing one from the right panel or the right-click menu. Next, let's place some windows. Just as before, initiate drawing the element. After you place the window on an existing wall, adjust its width by dragging either end or enter a specific measurement in the Dimensions panel. The top edge of both doors and windows is determined by the sum of the base height and height values. If you want corner windows without interruptions, make sure the window stretches all the way to the edge of the wall segment. You can also choose different window styles. The single panel option creates a continuous glass surface, while multiple panels adds frame sections with columns and rows. You can also add open air passages. This way you'll keep the integrity of the room without having to draw separate walls where the openings exist. Another style option is railing. For standard railings, set the railing height first, set the base height to 0, and adjust the height to match the wall height to create the open area above the railing. Same as before, you can duplicate or remove a window from the right panel or the right-click menu. As you make changes, Smplrspace automatically saves your progress so you never lose your work. However, before making your space live and publicly available, you need to publish your updates. Once your space is live, any future changes will be saved internally but won't appear in the live version until you publish again. And there you have it. Your space is taking shape with walls, doors, and windows.